Hello, I'm Jess, and this is in.pencil reacts to a trailer. You know which trailer it is. It's Zelda. Look at that iconic sword and shield. I just want to talk about some of my thoughts. You've heard 1,000 people probably already talk about their thoughts, but look at that cannon. It feels very vibes of A Link to the Past, though that cannon looks big, like from Four Swords Adventures. And you've got the famous tennis battle. Very common staple. And it's really cool. It starts at the quote end, but you know it's not the end, even though when you first see the trailer you think it's the end. Zelda being in a crystal, very reminiscent of Ocarina of Time toward the end of the game. And then Link being sucked down in these little portal areas to another world feels like a link between worlds to me. I don't know why, but it kind of does. This right here feels like Twilight Princess as the other world comes into focus. This is our first view of Hyrule. It feels like you've got two mountains in the background with a castle in front. I know it's Hyrule, but Link's Awakening vibes, like tall mountains with Richard's castle. Even though you have in the bottom right a cave, and that cave, I think, in the bottom right corner of the map in A Link to the Past has a cave, right? Right there, and I think you have the fairy where you can increase your bombs and arrows. Everyone's probably already said this, but I want that sword. I want that shirt. Beautiful view of Hyrule. And then we get to see like what happens after she is saved. Now, Zelda's going to take charge, and of course, she can't do combat the same way Link does. She doesn't have the Triforce of Courage, so she's not just going to go in slashing. She's not going to combat that way. She's got the Triforce of Wisdom. She's going to be thinking through this and be smart and more cunning in that way. So it's going to be a puzzle game, even though most Zelda games are already puzzle games, right? I love these towns and villages. I hope they're a lot. I hope it's big. That looks like Deku Town, like a Deku place in the background. I hope it's a lot of that, because I think a big place would be wonderful. This gives me A Link to the Past vibes because she's in a jail cell, like she is at the beginning of A Link to the Past. And it seems like that's where you meet Tri for the first time. Tri is her fairy, right? Basically, like they have, like Link always has a fairy. You see that you can use the Y button to create tables, so there will be a shortcut, and you don't have to scroll through finding what you're going to make. Even though this is very Tears of the Kingdom making stuff, Tears of the Kingdom you have to do a lot of menuing, which gets old fast. Even though I love Tears of the Kingdom, and I can't wait for the all bed run, where somebody's going to beat the entire game only using beds, right? That's going to happen eventually. It feels that way. I just don't see why anybody wouldn't. I don't like how it just goes left and right when you go through the menu. I wish you'd go left, right, and down, but you know, that's what it is. This is a desert town, and that's a Gerudo you barely see. So hopefully there's a bunch of towns. And here we see Zelda picks up a rock. That's combat, right? She's fighting. So she doesn't just have other enemies fight for her. She fights for herself every once in a while. Maybe we should see an all-rock run. That'd be weird. Unless the final boss is paper, you should be able to do it, right? Anglerfish looks like a smaller version of the one from A Link to the Past. Not A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. Excuse me. Here she is. She's running away from the oncoming whatever it is. It looks beautiful. I love Link's Awakening. I'm so glad we get to see this style. I would have loved the Oracle series remade in this, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a new game. A new game's better than a remake. Deku Scrubs, Deku Tree, a boss battle right there at the end, though we don't really get to see it. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. It comes out September 26th. Link's Awakening came out September 20th, 2019, the Switch version at least. So another September Zelda game. I can't wait. Link's Awakening is my favorite Zelda game. I love the remake of it that they did on the Switch, so I can't wait to see these graphics again, and I think we deserve that. Even though a lot of people don't seem to like it, but I think a lot more actually do love it. And look, heart pieces are back. I'm so excited. And I would love to have that, but I'm not going to get it. Are you excited? Tell me down below. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.